Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Exodus 12 verses 37 to 42. Here's the word of God. And the people of Israel journeyed from Rameses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, besides women and children. A mixed multitude also went up with them, and very much livestock, both flocks and herds. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough that they had brought out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not wait, nor had they prepared any provisions for themselves. The time that the people of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of 430 years, on that very day, all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It was a night of watching by the Lord to bring them out of the land of Egypt. So this same night is a night of watching kept to the Lord by all the people of Israel through their generations. Exodus 12, 32 to 42. 37 to 42. Here's the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. God's people leaves Egypt. After the death of the firstborns in Egypt, the Israelites left Egypt. They stayed in that place for 430 years as slaves to Pharaoh. This last plague finally made the king decide to let them go. It was a night of watching over them as God led them in their exodus. The Israelites were set free from the slavery of Pharaoh and the Egyptians. They were led by the Lord of hosts himself to the land he promised Abraham. Here's my commentary. In this account, we see God's faithfulness in multiplying his people from the time he called Abraham out of Ur. Just in 200 years, they have multiplied so much. In a commentary by Cole, he discusses a few ideas that would make the number 600,000 much less, such as saying that 1,000 really means clan, and that 600 extended family clans left Egypt. By the time they reached Canaan, they were certainly a sizable horde, to use the historian's term, judging from the archaeological impact on Canaanite civilization. Can you imagine 600,000 men on foot, plus their wives and children? That must have been over 1 million, counting the women and children with them. What a faithful God we have. Reflection. How is it that we don't have as many children in families nowadays as they had during the time when the Exodus happened? Has God stopped blessing us? It's interesting, before I became a Reformed Christian, I would never hear of children's members in the family over, probably maximum is 5. Very odd times you see 5, 6, or 7, but usually it's 2 to 3 or 4. But when I went to the Reformed Church, I was shocked to find out that there were, the average would be 5 to 6, and there were even families who had 8 to 9 or more children. So I would suspect that because these are true believers, God is blessing them, because the family, the blessings is the children who will also serve God, because in the Reform, the children are covered by the covenant promise. And in other churches that I used to go, it wasn't that way. So I was thinking, with the service and the faithfulness that those true believers have for God, God blesses them. So I don't think God would want to bless a family who does not serve him. In fact, he annihilated the Egyptians as he did in this Exodus. So I would say that when you are not blessed, that probably means that God hasn't chosen you to be his people. So it's important that we see nowadays when people have over 4 or 5 children, they think it's impractical. They don't look at it as a blessing. So yes, probably God has stopped blessing us because we're using it not for His glory. Our children should be serving the Lord as well if we are serving the Lord. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I can make more videos and give you the Word of God. If you haven't already, check over 3,000 videos I've done. All these years I've been doing this. Just type on Google search or YouTube search ILMA'S Palm Devotional. Have a wonderful day.